Hi everyone, my name is Gemstone and I will be doing your pick a card reading today. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to find out how they feel about you, and more importantly, we're going to find out if this is worth your time. So what you're going to do shortly is pick one of these 4 cards. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your intuition, your inner knowing to choose one of these cards, not because of how it looks, but more because of how it feels. Once you've chosen your card, you're going to go down into the description box below and click the timestamp that correlates with the number of the card, and then watch your reading. All right, I'm going to give you a moment to choose your card. Again, choose what resonates. Hi, card number 1, and welcome to your reading. Let's see how they feel about you. Here's your spread. All right, starting from the bottom up with the 4 of Wands and the Hermit. How they feel about you. They feel that you are a stable person, that they feel protected by or when in the presence of. So much so that it gets them to reflect and go into themselves. The Hermit is that energy of an inner voyage within, looking truly for the light that they're holding. It's like this energy of finding themselves, introspection. Now, with that said, although you do give them that energy, it also causes them to withdraw from you. I feel because you feel stable, it's because they don't. And that stability that they feel from you, that security that they feel from you, is something that they enjoy in some moments and feel insecure by in others, inadequate. So it's this ping pong. I'm feeling this energy of a hot and cold relationship where when they are able to recognize the stability in you and not feel insecure by it, it's great. But then they get into that space where it does feel, it makes them feel like they're inadequate. And they feel as though you're judging them, even though this is just who you are, a stable person. And it's stable because your energy is stable. Stable because the effort that you put into things are stable. Now here we have, pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I feel that when they're in this space, look at how it is even physically depicted. When they're in this introspective space, I feel that you feel that this does not feel right, even though it is something like the connection is something that you value to a degree. It's still not completely sitting well with you. On the other hand, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So on the other hand, it's the same energy. When in the stable space, when he or they, it's like, why am I feeling a he energy? But when they, and when I say he, it's more of a masculine energy that feels, this person that they're looking at, the person that they consider to be stable and the one that they feel protected by, feels like a feminine energy. And the energy that is feeling this feels masculine. And it feels masculine, but unable to fully embody their masculinity, and then gets upset when the feminine is able to sit in their femininity. So that's why I said he. But on the other hand, when they see you in that stable space, you are not feeling fully fulfilled. It's not that you care about external things or material things, but the energy I'm feeling is that you still want more. And what's keeping you here is potential, the potential of feeling this connection, the potential of building this stability with them, having what you feel inside mirrored outside of you. Now, what is getting in the way? What's blocking them from expressing how they feel about you, which is that you're stable, but you make me feel insecure because I don't feel like I'm doing enough in my life right now, is the idea of abundance. Back to that exact same energy. They're not able to share how they feel because it would come out like you're too great and I feel like shit because you're too great. I don't feel like you deserve me, but I don't know how to get to a place where me and you could be on the same level. And it's because this person has a lot of inner work to do in terms of finding themselves. Don't let pride get in your way. And abundance. It says here, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So this feels like how they see you. And because you're able to do that, it makes it hard for them to, especially when you are in that work mode or you're in the creation mode, it's difficult for them to be in your space because they are struggling to do exactly what they see in you within themselves, and it makes them feel bad. So yes, at times they want to be encouraging of all the things that you want to do and, you know, of the lifestyle that you live. But in other times, it triggers them because they feel you're doing this, I'm unable to do this. Are they judging me? I'm judging myself. I don't feel good. So instead, I'm going to withdraw and I'm going to treat you poorly. I'm going to treat you with less care. Here with the full moon in Leo, as I mentioned, it says don't let pride get in your way. Pride is definitely in the way of this connection, which is causing these red flags, and which is the reason for why Spirit is saying for you to release your ex. Down at the bottom, which was the top, it says, begin again. This is your message. Begin again. You are now in this confident place. I feel that when this relationship started, it was a while ago, and maybe it's like a back and forth type of thing. But when it started, you were in a different place. One that mirrored the energy of this person, where you both were on the same level in the space where you both weren't fully connected to your purpose. But now, as you've grown throughout this experience, that connection between you and your purpose has strengthened. And now the mirror that you wish to see in front of you is not present. And instead of putting all of the energy that you use, all of the energy that you work so hard at creating to get this person to be on your level, all this energy that you create and generate to focus on their potential and it manifesting, it would be better used for you to begin anew and create the life that you want for yourself, because you recognize that you are a manifester, you are the alchemist, and this is something that you know. This was your message. It's like, how do I end this? Card 1, this was your message. This was how they see you. And more importantly, it gives you a time to figure out, is this what you want? Is this how you want to spend your moments here in this three-dimensional world? Is this how you want to spend your moments? All right? If this resonates with you in any way, please comment down below. If you liked this video, please like the video. And if you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. Take care and thank you for watching. Wish you all the best. Hi, card 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see how they feel about you. Starting from the bottom up, we have the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. 2 sixes. The energy of the 6 gives me the energy of reconciliation, which is interesting because we have that on the board here. It also gives me the energy of peace, peacemaking, recovery, but then also it gives me the energy of hurt and the possibility of resentment, because on one end we have recovery and on the other hand we have something to recover from. So how they see you, they see a kindred spirit in you. They see you as someone that makes them feel safe because of the experiences that you guys have together, or you both have together. It does give me the energy of a past life, because here we have the 6 of Cups, the nostalgic card, the Cancer card. It's like memories. You guys shared deep memories that resonate with this person in a way that makes them feel emotional. It makes them feel vulnerable, is the better word to say. Now with the 6 of Swords, the energy that I'm getting is that while they feel this way with you, they also feel that they have to tread lightly with you, that they're on eggshells or skating on thin ice. And I feel this is because of, again, something that took place in the past. It's giving me the energy of almost like taken for granted and not knowing how. So they took you for granted and now they're aware that they took you for granted and they do not know how to reconcile that. So how they feel at this particular time is they don't know how to speak to you in a way that's fully authentic. So right now they're really positive is what I'm feeling. Very diplomatic or very passive. It's, yeah, sure, that it's always in agreement with you. They're not in this moment brave enough to say how they really feel. And how they really feel has something to do with that heartbreak card that we see, the Three of Swords, which I'll get to. Now, the dynamic between the both of you, they feel that they are in need of reconciling with you. They need to apologize for something. And this is why they are speaking very carefully with you at this particular time, not wanting to trigger you. I also get with the soulmate, call in your soulmate, and on the side with the Six of Cups, they recognize, it just came to me. The reason why they treat you the way they treat you is because they feel you will always be there. They see you as someone that's supposed to be there, and they haven't explored why they feel that you are supposed to be there. But as their moments increase, as time goes on, they are recognizing that maybe the person that's always they feel that is always supposed to be there is really called a soulmate, is really someone that I should invest my time in, or I would like to invest my time in a way that is mutually beneficial and not this sporadic, when I need you, I'm here, but when I don't need you, I'm gone. And that just so happens to be the time when you need them, they're not anywhere to be seen. But the moments that you share with them when they need you makes you feel really good and connected to them. The connection that you both have is a strong connection. I imagine you at a party, for example, or in a social gathering, and something funny happens and you both are not together. But when that something funny happens, it's like perfect alignment where you both make eye contact with each other and speak telepathically through your eyes and laugh about whatever it is that took place. What's blocking you or blocking them from sharing how they feel is they don't want you to go. They don't want to lose you. The friendship that you both have is something that they appreciate. It says friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And I get the energy of them grappling with, like, is this something? I'm not mature enough. I'm speaking as the person. I'm not mature enough to be what they want. I want to be what they want, but I'm not that yet. Do I just be their friend? Can I do that? Do I level up in this new way that makes me very scared and requires me to step out of my comfort zone? What do I do? They are aware that they hurt you. They are aware that they hurt you. And a part of them almost likes that they are capable of that because it shows them that you care. As awful as that sounds, it shows them that you care. It shows them that they have the capacity to make you feel. There's also this level of codependency that I know that you are aware of, and it's something that they have become aware of as well. And maybe not with the word codependent, but they recognize their dependence on you or their dependency on you. And it's something that they are wanting to change. But I can feel this person has a lot going on with the staying alive in the middle. So to the both of you, it's like, do you want to stay alive and live at the bare minimum of your existence? Or do you want to live a fulfilling life? If so, someone is going to have to start this dialogue. Someone. And I feel on your end that you have backed off and you are waiting for them to come to you. So if this is resonating with you and you feel as though you are being kind of prideful by not sharing how you feel, even though they hurt you, knowing that in some circumstances, you are the bigger person and that you are able to enact change by just sharing how you feel and making the space comfortable for them to share how they feel. If you feel as though you are capable of doing that and you want to do that, but what's preventing you from doing that is pride, then maybe this is your sign to communicate how you feel so that you can start that dialogue, so that that reconciling can happen. Because I do feel that they're acting kind of cowardly. They're afraid to share how they feel with you because they don't want you to go. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If it resonated with you, hi card 3, welcome to your reading. Let's see how they feel about you. Starting from the bottom up, we have the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. The energy that I get is that they feel extremely confident in you. They feel that this is right. They feel they're in love with you. They're in love with you. They are in love with you. And it's something that when these cards were coming out, my goodness, it went straight to my heart. They are in love with you. They don't feel that you love them though, or the energy is not reciprocated. I'm getting this energy of you both being friends for a long time and they've always loved you and you just live your life. The energy of best friends. If you've seen that with Ryan Reynolds, he would be, this is the perspective of him. He would be the one that loves you and you live your life. You tell him about all these different people that you are interested in. Maybe you're even dating someone that they know, or you've dated someone that they know and they had to watch that. This person is in love with you and they feel very confident about how they feel about you. They're confident in their knowing that they love you, but they feel bad about it because it's not reciprocated. It's unrequited. The card says, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, is how they feel. And it makes them feel as though they need to express themselves, because maybe if I tell you how I feel, this is me pretending to be them or speaking from their perspective. If I tell you how I feel, then maybe you'll give me a shot. Maybe you'll see me differently. It says, go ahead and make a romantic or make the romantic gesture. So again, that friendship vibe. I'm feeling. All right. Now, what's preventing them from sharing how they feel towards you, even though it is something that they want to do, is they blame themselves for it. They blame themselves for feeling how they feel. And they also blame you for not recognizing that they love you or recognizing how they feel about you. The card reads, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So it almost feels as though it's something that they want to let go of. They're grappling, it feels like, tossing these two ideas. One, I feel so deeply for this person, it has to be for a reason. And then 2, I feel so deeply for this person, it has to be for a reason, but they don't feel it, so maybe it doesn't mean anything. So the blame is on both sides. And here's the other side. So it's like that blame, and then nothing's set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. So it's like it could go either way. It really could. Now with the 6 of Cups down here at the bottom, which was on top, back to that nostalgic feeling of having history with this person. They've watched you grow. You've watched them grow. You both understand each other. And it's something that they do not experience on a regular basis with anyone. This is special to them. This is special to them. And part of them feels with the 9 of Swords, and this is a message to you as well, that denial is present here in some way. It could be because they know that you love them too, because they're holding the sword of truth, and that truth could be they know that you feel the same way, but for some reason you're not sharing how you feel. And it could be because you don't want to ruin your friendship with this person, or it could be that they know that it's not going to work out and they know they need to let this go and move forward, but they just are struggling with that idea. So they're in 2 minds and they don't know which way to go. But for those watching this, card 3, Don't be surprised if you receive a long text message with all of their feelings. I feel this person is bold. They probably, okay, not bold enough to just come up to you and say how they feel. They might be a little tipsy and share how they feel, but I wouldn't be surprised if this person tells you how they feel, because this feels like a very direct person with all this fire energy with the wands back here. Rest. There's this form, I'm feeling with rest, it just feels like introspection on your end watching this. And on their end, I feel like they're reflecting and really thinking about what they want to do. But for you, it's not so much to think about it, because I think that you've been thinking. It's more to feel about it. With this 7 of Swords, feel about it. How do you feel about them? Do you love them? Like, honestly, do you love them? I'm getting hot inside. Do you love them? I feel like you do. And it's just an uncomfortable situation, because maybe you never thought you would ever, like, you never thought this day would come. Like, the idea of seeing them like this was never on your mind until it was. If you love them, tell them. Tell them. And if you don't love them, there's really nothing for you to change. It's more for them to come to terms with that. But if you do not love them, I guess a sense of delicacy with how they feel, because they love you. They have a deep connection with you. Card 3, this was your reading. If this resonated with you in any way, please let us know down in the comments down below. If you felt any synchronicities, please let us know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. Thank you for stopping by. And I wish you all the best with this circumstance. All right? Take care. Hi, card 4, and welcome to your reading. Let's see how they feel about you. Starting with the bottom up, how they feel about you. They feel happy when they think of you. They feel love in their heart. This, by far, out of all 4 cards, was the most intense feelings that I felt. They love, it's like I felt it in my throat. So I do feel that there is a issue with expressing oneself, either from your end or from their end. I felt that in my throat. I felt it in my heart. I felt it in my third eye. You guys are connected. This person, okay, but let me not get ahead of myself. They feel this everywhere. This is what I mean. They feel this everywhere with the 10 of Cups. They feel this everywhere. They see a future with you. And the sight that they have, it goes far, far, far. I feel this person is spiritually aware of themselves, because this goes far, 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 far back beyond this lifetime is how they're seeing it. And I wouldn't be surprised if this union between you two is what sparked their awareness of themselves spiritually. And it feels beautiful, loving, but it also has a sadness. Now with the Page of Pentacles, I'm feeling this energy of someone. So either you or them, they feel mature. So I feel like maybe this is you. They see you as a person that's starting. Maybe, you know what I'm feeling? I'm also feeling an age difference. I'm feeling an age difference. You're younger than them. And you are starting your life in a way that they have already done. They have already experienced that. And because you are both in different age groups or just different life experiences, they want you to experience that without the bias of their age or the bias of their experience. So this is where the sadness begins with the Page of Pentacles here. Because while they love you and they feel all these wonderful things with the 10 of Cups, the future they can see so bright in your eyes, they also don't want to rob you of your experience. They don't want you to grow up too fast, is what I'm feeling. And here again with the you deserve love. I also feel that you had a relationship with this person. So how they feel about you, it's not as if you met someone new and you're wondering how they feel about you. It's as if you know this person Maybe you had some form of a situationship or some kind of entanglement. Maybe it was a full-blown relationship where you have titles. Every connection or every interaction you have with another person is a relationship in some form. But I don't feel that this was something that had a title. I don't feel that. I don't feel that strongly. No, I don't. But it could have happened. But I don't feel that strongly. But they believe that you deserve love. And they're wondering if it would be right for them to be the one to give it to you, even though they have it. They don't want you to experience a lack of certain experiences because they feel they know their way right now. And because they know their way, you wouldn't go through the trials and tribulations of tumbling and falling and figuring out your way for yourself. What's blocking them from sharing how they feel? Yep, going back to that feeling that I feel, this does not feel like it was a full-out relationship, and I feel that there was the possibility for that, but they were immature at that time. I feel like they didn't see you, they didn't take you that seriously, because they see you as someone younger than them. They didn't take you that seriously, so they didn't put their feelings into it. With bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius, it just gives me aloof vibes. They were aloof, they were detached and distant. And it feels like that young, so on your end, me speaking to you, the viewer, when you were in this connection with them, you obviously were younger because you're still younger, but it happened at an even younger age. And you had strong feelings for them at that time. And it felt like a lot, but it wasn't really reciprocated on the outside from them because they didn't take you that seriously. And they regret that. And this goes back into the feeling of maybe I shouldn't be the one to do this. I may not deserve this chance to be with this person, but they do deserve love. Whether it's with me or someone else. What needs to be known by you is I feel defense with you, though. I feel like you have a lot of walls. I feel like you're very short with them. It's almost like things just took a 180. So you were really into them. They were aloof with you. Now they're really into you. They feel very deeply for you. And you're aloof with them. But the reason why you're aloof with them is because you're protecting yourself versus they, when they were aloof with you, were not taking you seriously. Now you're protecting yourself. But it's almost to the point of paranoia, I feel, with the 9 of Wands. It's almost to the point of paranoia. And I also feel like you're not going to be able to stay in this state for very long. And it's not that they're intentionally trying to wear you down. It's not that. They love you. So they want to be around you in some way. Maybe it's not literally them physically with you, but it could be them reaching out to you, speaking, having conversation with you. They love you. They love you. They love you. So they want to be around you in any way. They want to know that connection still exists. And because of that, it has you on defense, but it's exhausting for you to stay in this state of geared up soldier all the time. This energy is not going to last for very long. I see a 10 coming very shortly with the 9 of Wands. And I didn't even say what cards these were. The Knight of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Very defensive energy. And almost combative. Like they say something nice and you're like, okay, well, whatever. You feel resentment. You feel hurt by them. And they can feel that. But you're hurt. Spirit's telling you it's not a competition. It's not a competition. So yes, they hurt you and you feel hurt. And now they're acting different, which is also pissing you off because it's not allowing you to actually sit in your anger and be upset with them. So now you're grudging them, really and truly. You're holding on to this anger that you have towards them because you feel that that's the right thing to do, because it wouldn't be fair if you went through this hurt and then you just forgave them right away. I feel this sense on your end of looking for fairness, which is also making it kind of competitive. So if this is resonating with you in a way where you know that you have feelings for them still, And you recognize that you're being mean to them by not telling them how you feel. It's interesting how this was how they feel about you. They don't know how you feel about them. And if you're withholding how you feel about them because you're trying to get back at them in some way, or you feel that you're entitled to this feeling, that's not going to last for very long. Because you know how you feel about them. You know that you still care about, you know that you still love them too. Connecting with your heart and doing what you feel is truly right in the circumstance will be the best situation versus thinking your way through it. Because if you continue to think your way through it, you're never going to speak to this person again, even though inside you want to speak to them very badly. It's like you want to hug from them, you want to kiss them, you want to hold them, but instead you act like you hate them, or you act like you don't see them. You ignore them and give them silent treatment. But it's not, as I said, it's not sustainable, and it's also not working for you because that's not what you want. So if this resonates with you, let your guard down. Let your guard down. I'm not saying to immediately trust them. Let your guard down and allow your intuition to guide you versus you having your guard up and using your mind all the time. Because as I said, it's not going to last for very long. You're going to burn out in this state. And it's going to be an emotional burnout as well as a mental burnout. If this resonated with you in any way and made you feel any type or sort of synchronicity, please let us know down below if you feel called. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. Card 4, that was your reading. Thank you for stopping by, and take care.